Ever wish you could just like cut through all the noise and get right to the core of any document? Like having your own personalized Cliff Notes, no matter how dense or technical the stuff is.
Yeah.
Well, today we're diving into a prompt engineering technique that might just do that.
Okay.
It's called precision text summarization.
It's not just summarizing, though. It's really more about strategically taking that information overload and turning it into knowledge you can really use.
We're taking this from George Tomes, the Generative AI Professional Prompt Engineering Guide.
Right.
Specifically, there's a section on iterative summarization that really caught my eye.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And, prompt engineering, for anyone who's new to this, it's basically learning how to speak AI.
Yeah.
How to craft those instructions to get exactly what you need from these AI systems.
Exactly. You got it.
This technique, though, I think takes it to a whole new level.
The iterative part of it is really what makes it special.
Okay.
Think about it like refining a diamond. You start with a rough stone.
Okay.
And then through these really precise cuts, you remove the excess, but the brilliance, that stays.
Oh, I like that.
You reveal a masterpiece from that.
I'm intrigued. So walk me through how this actually works.
Okay, so picture this. You give the AI your text. You tell it how many words you want the summary to be. Let's just say 100 words for now.
Okay.
The AI then makes 5 different summaries, and each one is labeled with like an increasing level of how concise it is. So you have the broad overview, then there's the focused recap, the condensed synopsis, then the concentrated extract, and finally, the ultra-dense distillation.
Ultra-dense distillation.
I know.
It sounds kind of poetic.
It does.
But also incredibly powerful.
Yes.
Why these 5 levels? What's the thinking there?
I think most people, when they try to summarize something, they stop at that broad overview level.
Yeah.
This pushes you and the AI so much further. It's like you're working those mental muscles. You're forced to find the absolute core, the heart of the information.
Yeah.
And you do it in each of those stages.
It's like you're training your brain to cut through all that clutter and get to that, like the heart of the matter.
Exactly. And that layered approach, it's really interesting because it actually mirrors how our brains naturally make sense of things, especially complex information.
Yeah.
Where we kind of start with that broad understanding.
Right.
And then we start to zero in on those key details, and slowly but surely we build this really nuanced mental model in our heads.
Okay, so it resonates with how we think, but I need you to paint me a picture here. How does this work in the real world? Give me an example.
Okay, so imagine you're a lawyer,
Okay.
right? And you've got this mountain of legal documents in front of you.
Yeah?
Hundreds of pages. Instead of reading through every single word, you could use this technique and say, okay, give me a 50-word ultra-dense distillation of this case.
Oh, wow.
And you've got the core of it right there.
Talk about a time saver. I'm guessing this works for more than just legal documents, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The book talks about using this for all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Like you could condense those long business reports that executives always have to read.
Yeah.
You can make really short summaries of meeting notes for people who couldn't be there.
Oh, that's good.
Even just like if you're scrolling through the news and you need to get the gist of an article really quickly.
Yeah.
You could use it for that too.
It's like having a personal AI assistant who knows exactly what you need.
Exactly.
And delivers it in the perfect format.
That's it. And that's what's so cool about it. You can tailor the level of detail to exactly what you need in that moment.
Okay, but with all the hype around AI these days, I think it's easy to get caught up in the excitement. Are there any downsides? Are there things we need to watch out for with a technique like this? I mean, there's always that concern with AI, right?
Yeah.
About it hallucinating, like making stuff up.
Right.
Or misinterpreting the information. How do we know it's being accurate when we use this technique?
Oh, that's a really important point.
Yeah.
You're right to be cautious about that. The source material, it really emphasizes using a strong AI model.
Okay.
Like GPT-4, for example.
Yeah.
Those are less likely to have those errors.
Right.
But it's not just about the model itself. You've got to kind of think of it as a team effort.
Okay.
The AI is a tool, and a powerful one for sure.
Right.
But you're the one in control. You're the craftsman.
So it's not about blindly trusting the AI.
No, not at all.
It's more like it gives you a starting point.
Exactly.
And then you do your own analysis and refinement.
You got it. Fact-checking is still absolutely crucial.
Of course.
So you compare what the AI gives you to the original.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to, play around with it a bit.
Yeah.
Tweak the prompts, try different word counts.
Right.
Just refine that output until it really lines up with how you understand the material.
It's like you're having this dialogue with the AI.
I like that. It is like a dialogue.
You're guiding it towards this like more precise, more nuanced understanding of the text.
A partnership
Yeah.
where you're both learning and improving.
Interesting.
And you know what? The more you practice this,
Yeah.
the sharper your own critical thinking skills become too.
Oh, interesting.
Because you start to sort of anticipate where the AI might go wrong, its biases.
Right, right.
You develop a better eye for those details.
This whole concept of precision text summarization has been really eye-opening.
Yeah.
We went from how it works to real-world uses to even those potential pitfalls, which, you've got to be aware of those.
Absolutely.
But something you said made me think, what if we could use this for more than just summarizing other people's work?
Okay.
What if we used it to refine our own writing?
Oh, wow. That is fascinating.
Right.
So you'd take your own draft, whatever it is, an article, a report, even just a long email.
Yeah.
Run it through this process. It might help you see where you can improve, make your argument stronger.
Wow.
Really distill your message down to, its most powerful form.
It's like having an AI writing coach,
I like that.
helping you take your work to that next level.
That's the really exciting thing about these AI tools, I think.
Yeah.
They're not just about, getting things done quicker, although that's great too.
Right.
They can actually be partners in our creative process.
Yeah.
They can help us think more clearly, communicate more precisely. It's really quite amazing.
This deep dive has been amazing. Thank you so much for taking us through all the ins and outs of precision text summarization and just for, showing us what's possible here.
Oh, it's been my pleasure. And remember, knowledge is only powerful when you actually use it.
Right.
So I would say experiment with this, see what you discover, what insights are waiting for you.
Great advice.